Yesterday was a huge day for fight fans. A massive deal announced between Paramount and UFC that's now going to bring basically all UFC fights to Paramount, which means you simply need a Paramount Plus subscription and you won't need to use pay-per-view anymore.
Yeah, this is crazy because before you needed both a subscription to get access to these fights and then pay on top of that.
Yeah, you had to pay. It was ESPN Plus that was doing these, and ESPN Plus developed a reputation too for during the UFC fights of oftentimes not having very high quality streaming.
Yep.
Similar to what Netflix has experienced in the past. And so this is huge to hopefully bring it to a place that can actually reliably stream it, but even more so, the idea and like just a whole entire model change for UFC.
Yeah.
Where they're not going to charge you per fight anymore, or at least that's not going to be their main source of income for people watching this. And it's very exciting. It's exciting to me that I do have a Paramount Plus subscription, but that's because they offered it to me for $1. And I was not planning on renewing once the $1 deal was up. Mm-hmm. But for $12.99 a month, and I can get all the UFC fights plus everything that's CBS, all the other stuff on Paramount Plus. That's kind of a deal worth considering.
Yeah, that's what they want to hear, Hudson. You're telling them what they want to hear, which is why they signed a deal like this, because I think Paramount Plus knows that, they needed a little something else to get people to subscribe for that $12.99 price tag. So I don't want to act as if this is not behind a paywall. UFC fights still behind a paywall, just a little less high of a wall,
It's a wall that many people may have already climbed.
Sure.
To get over anyways. And yeah, it's just what is confusing to me, this is going to be tough, is that like a lot of times what you would do, right, is you and the boys, you'd get together for a UFC for one of the numbered events.
And you'd split the cost.
And you just split it. And now if I'm the one hosting and I'm inviting my friends over, can I still split it with them? Even though Paramount Plus probably doesn't want me to password share.
You're not password sharing if you're all watching at home at your house.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. But can I just say, hey, each of you, give me a month worth of Paramount Plus. I need you to Venmo me each $13. And that will cover all of the UFC fights for this year.
Honestly, that's what we should do whenever we password share or let people use any streaming service that we pay for, is we should be like, all right, pay up. This thing doesn't come for free. But talking about the password sharing, I know Paramount Plus has been one of those regular streaming services that has let that go on.
Yeah.
That has to be coming to an end, I would imagine, with a deal like this where they spend $7 billion, almost $8 billion to get UFC exclusive rights. They are not going to be letting people password share.
All the streaming services are working on that. It's so hard. Like, it is actually hard for them, I think, to enforce, even though Netflix has kind of done it pretty effectively.
Yeah.
Because it also annoys the people that actually do pay and that might be in different locations or that just, like, don't mind, like... Again, me and my family, we all have different streaming services, and we like sharing them, so it's really annoying to us that we all have to, it makes it more difficult or impossible for whenever they don't want us to password share. So it is annoying. It is, it's also, I feel like Paramount Plus and CBS are known as like the more older crowd for streaming and for shows, and the UFC is definitely not that. So I feel like this is bringing in trying to put a fresh face on the place as well.
Yeah, Mark Shapiro, the president of the TKO group, which I guess was one of the groups that's involved in this purchase or whatever, he said that this is something where they really hope that this can impact younger fans, because with a $12.99 price tag instead of a pay-per-view price tag, that's a lot more, again, of a lower wall to scale to make sure you can access it. So, yeah, I think this is a great message to try and reach younger fans, which the UFC already has that. So.
Literally, for like the price of one or two pay-per-view fights a year, you could have all of the fights and everything that's on Paramount Plus. Which, granted, there's stuff on. You know what I've been watching lately on there? It's really good. Is The Offer. It's a show about the creation of The Godfather, but like a drama.
Oh, I think I did see some clips of that.
Oh, it's really good. But that, you know what? That sounds like an old man show, doesn't it?
It does.